as you rightly said, the name of the road itself is Samruddhi. So it means prosperity. So, but the prosperity, if it is concentrated or if it is not balanced, has no meaning. So it has to be all inclusive. It has to be going to the areas where actually it has to go. We know that in Maharashtra, this golden triangle or Nasik, Pune and Mumbai area that is concentrated with a lot of industrial activities, and many parts of Marathwada and Vidarbha, they actually did not reach with this developmental impact of industrialization. So it was all needed that the development should flow from and towards the untapped and untouched areas of Maharashtra, and that was the basic idea behind Samruddhi. So connecting the areas, unconnected areas, and bringing about regional balance of growth. So now almost out of 600 kilometers of Samruddhi is complete, starting from Nagpur up to Jaipur. So what we see today, that it is passing through 10 districts. That is not a case that they didn't have any roads initially. they did have some roads, but not of this type, access controlled smooth roads, where we are cutting the time with the design speed of 150 kilometers, actually allowed 120 kilometers per hour. So till today, in almost 1 year, more than 64 lakh vehicles have travelled on Samruddhi. Many of them are commercial, and then we see that transporters all over coming from West Bengal, Orissa, Madhya Pradesh, Northern Maharashtra, they are using Northern India, Madhya Pradesh, and then even some parts of Chhattisgarh. They are using Samruddhi to come to Mumbai, to come to JNPT, and vice versa. So the moment it started, I don't say that impact will start immediately, because it's a spinal road, it's an economic corridor. So what economic corridor is? We augment the manufacturing ecosystems of the areas. So that takes time. Networking will take time, but you have to initially establish the routes first, and then slowly the activities will grow. So rightly we say that to bring about sustainable economic growth needs healthy participation from all the stakeholders of the society. And for Maharashtra and for Samruddhi, it is the farmer basically and farm producers that we are keeping it at the heart of this activity, because agro-based economy has to flourish. And that can happen only if they get proper markets for their products. And the raw material can be used in an effective way by the industrial houses or the agro-processing units. And that needs speedy communication and transportation of all these activities, manpower, services. And that has started happening with Samruddhi since last year. I think we are reaching out to the areas where earlier it was very difficult. Like from traveling from Mumbai to Nagpur, it took take 18 to 22 hours for any normal vehicle to go, or transport is even more. No, we are doing it in 8 to 10 hours. So saving of the time, saving of the fuel, man hours, and connecting the unconnected areas, opening up new areas, new fields. So slowly, I think in another coming couple of years, we will see the real impact of Samruddhi. It has already started. It's an economic corridor. Samruddhi we are developing as an economic corridor with the idea of economic nodes. As rightly said, economic nodes, it has some growth centers in between, whom we call townships or Krishi Samruddhi Kendras. So far we have identified 18 of them. So all 18 will not start at one point, since MMRD is also New Town Development Authority under Section 113 of MRTP. We have already notified 18 new towns. The idea of these new towns, these are all greenfield towns, and we are planning to have some anchor industry. We have which can come up and then it can take care of the remaining other activities in that area. Some anchor industry where the key industries there, or key commodity, like some of the parts are basically horticulture fields, some of them are cotton fields, they're oilseed fields. So they have the potential of export potential as well as production potential of various products there. So some industries, if they can come and start as an anchor industry, and then supporting complementary activities can start there, generating employment. So out of these 18, I think 5 to 6 of them are coming in the priority first phase. Like for example, Virur, then Dotre Baptara, Savli Vihir, Jaigaon, Bambargaon. These are Jaigaon, Champargaon. These are few townships which are coming up early, where we have lands in our possession. Some of them are government land, and we have consent from majority of the farmers, because these are all land pooling schemes we are trying to implement here. Some places like Savli Vihir near Shirdi, we are also trying to tie up with some universities, and if it can come up as a educational hub, that also we are trying. And some areas, textile industry, pharma, then automobile hubs. These are the planned activities which are coming up. And there are interested parties which are coming up, and I think another 6 months we can have the visual impact of all this townships. So ultimately, the farmers, their products, ultimately they have to reach to the markets, and then in between they need some warehousing activities, not only for farmers but also for industrial products. So we are trying to come up with logistic and industrial parks on it. So these warehousing activities will help the farmers and the industrialists both to storing the products before reaching the real markets. We have already handed over some pieces of land to the Warehousing Corporation of Maharashtra, and they have come up with Vakar Mahamarg, we call it. They have already come up with their warehouses on it. When we are operating these roads, there are many times that we have some accidents taking place on the roads. We have a robust SOP working for it. Like we have quick response vehicles, we have our own ambulances, dedicated staff for this. But apart from that, we cannot maintain our own hospitals as such. So we have tagged all the important level 1 to 4 trauma care centers on way. Many of them are private, some of them are semi-private, semi-government. And then we have tied up with them, like signing up some MOU with them and saying that the patients coming from Samruddhi or through our network of ambulance services will be treated as a part of the agreement. So we see to it that the golden hour is maintained, like after the accident, and beyond that, the platinum minutes, 15 minutes. So our response time to any accident, we are trying to reduce it to 15 minutes. Green energy was one of our important initiatives while we planned for Samruddhi. So 138 megawatts of solar power was planned, is still planned. And we have also signed a power purchase agreement with the MSRDC. And out of that, 9 megawatt plants are likely to come up in another 6 months. The tender process is almost over. It is in the final selection of the contractor. And we are in future trying to use solar power as our source of electricity for our captive consumption of all our MSRDC establishments, including toll plazas, we have our street lightings or wayside amenities. Most of the people traveling from Mumbai to Nagpur or Nagpur to Mumbai, they used to have they travel through trains and buses and maybe sometimes by aircrafts also. For this time, the total vehicles who traveled on Diwali day from to Nagpur and Mumbai is of more than 35,000. So this time, Diwali people said we preferred using Samruddhi to reach out to our homes. So this is for passenger traffic. Apart from that, we see that the oranges from Nagpur coming to Mumbai markets, they are taking Samruddhi. Then we have onions coming from Nasik going to Madhya Pradesh. So ultimately, they are reaching in record time, and earlier it was very difficult for them. These are all perishable goods, right? They cannot just be there in transportation for a longer time. They are reaching their destinations very fast. So we are getting the goods, farmer goods and vegetables very fast in Mumbai in town sites. Similarly, our not from Maharashtra, but transportation coming from, rightly I said in the beginning, Orissa or Chhattisgarh or Madhya Pradesh, and reaching out to other parts of India and Maharashtra, including JNPT, Konkan, Goa, they all are taking Samruddhi route. So that is very eminent from the number of total vehicles who have travelled so far. It is more than 64 lakh in 1 year. Samruddhi will work as a spinal road, and then we are planning to develop another grid of another 5,000 kilometers that is coming up, which will be like coming from Nagpur to Gondia, Nagpur to Bhandara, and then Chandrapur. That they will be the further extensions of Samruddhi. Apart from that, the one which is happening very soon is Jalna Nanded. The land acquisition process already started. And that will be a part of Samruddhi only. That will take further traffic from Nanded to Hyderabad. That is a concept plan we are having. So concept plan is keeping a concept as such. In future, it will take place someday. But this is a grade of roads which will be of this length, which will have all parts of Maharashtra connected. The robust and the skeleton roads will be Mumbai, Goa, Goa, Nagpur, Mumbai. Again, from Thule, Jalgaon and that part. And we see to it that no parts of Maharashtra, major districts are unconnected. So every part is connected by expressways and major roads, and then feeder network of small roads further. And we'll try to merge them with the national road network which is coming up. That is going from Pune to Bangalore, then Surat to Chennai. Then in between we have industrial corridors between Pune and Nasik, Aurangabad and Pune. So we are waiting for this wayside amenities to come up first of all, because as the road gets completed in another 3 to 6 months maximum. So once the traffic is in its full motion, and then actually the real impact of Samruddhi starts, because we have major link which is pending is connectivity to Mumbai and JNPT and maybe the further ports. So that is the most crucial link, and we are waiting for that. So most exciting part of journey on Samruddhi will start after it gets connected to Mumbai. And the further extension of multimodal corridor which connects Samruddhi to Goa, Samruddhi to Pune Bangalore highway, Samruddhi to Ahmedabad highway. This road, that is another link, that is another project in totality. It's a totally different project. That is also coming up very soon. We have already started with the land acquisition, and I think by next year we'll also start with the construction of the roads, multimodal corridor. So that is another extension. We cannot call it extension, but major important connectivity to Samruddhi, which will definitely make Samruddhi more, what we can say, beneficial to everyone. All other road users, including Goa, Bangalore, and so that will be the golden link between other roads and Samruddhi. Samruddhi is coming to MMR. When we say that Mumbai Nagpur, it does not actually connect to Mumbai in reality. It comes and touches the MMR region. So it is a connectivity to the entire MMR region. Then it is Bhiwandi, it is Kalyan Dombivli, it is Ulhasnagar, Vasai Virar, New Bombay, Thana, Mira Bhayandar. There are so many other municipal corporations in this MMR region. So finally, it is a Marathwada, this entire stretch from Nagpur up to Shahapur gets ultimately connected to the entire MMR region. So the next important project of MSRDC is the multimodal corridor, which starts from Virar, Navghar in Virar, and then goes from Bhiwandi, Kalyan, all these tehsils, Panvel, Puran, and ultimately goes up to Alibag in the second phase. So this is an important link which will ultimately connect Samruddhi to all the important industrial urbanized areas of MMR. Also, we have CIDCO, MMRDA, and MSRDC in all major municipal areas of this area. And there are industrial areas, not only industrial areas, but ultimately a new network of important roads connecting South, North India, and then coastal areas of Konkan up to Goa, then northern parts of Maharashtra going up to Surat, Vadodara. So, when you want to really see the what we can say the magnified effect of Samruddhi, that can be seen after the MMC comes in place.